Hello, how you doing, sweetheart? I am so completely totally aware that this video is extremely late. However, we are still going to do it anyways, and that is the October 2019 setup in my bullet journal. It's actually the last month that I managed to fit in this bullet journal, so it's a little bit melancholy because I loved it for so long, but we have to say goodbye to everything at some point. And what better month to do that on than the month of Halloween, October. So the vibe I was going for October 2019 was Halloweeny, but not as Halloweeny as last year in my bullet journal. Last year's bullet journal was amazing. I loved it so much. It was fall and Halloween and oranges and all those beautiful colors. But this time I wanted to take it down a notch and make it a little bit more creepy, graveyardish, you know, that kind of thing. So for my intro page, I had October across the top in a semicircle, and I had the calendar on a headstone, and it says, "Here lies September, October rises." And I tried to make it look really cool and put a little skull next to it. I like it. I like how it turned out, but I feel like it could have been better, the tombstone especially. Then on my next page, I tried to figure out a cool way to do gratitude, but I was having a really hard time. All I knew I wanted was to have a cool border around it. I ended up just doing a bunch of pluses or crosses or whatever to keep that graveyardish Halloween-y feel. Then I had a really cute idea inspired by a post on Pinterest for my mood tracker, where it's literally just a bunch of little ghosts on a black background, and on each day you put in the smiley face that represents your mood for that day. Then on the next page I had my sleep tracker, and honestly that's probably the lamest page in this month. I wanted something super sleek and simple. I feel like I could have done so much better, but I have no idea what I would have done for that. Then I had my October at a glance calendar type thing. Not much interesting happened there, I just used some darker colors again. It's the same as I've done every other calendar previously. Then for the rest of the pages, I really did not have that many to work with, so I had to calculate what I can do, and it was a very delicate process. But I did manage to throw in 2 Dutch doors there, and I managed to fit 4 days on each page, which on the 8 pages I had left worked perfectly. The Dutch doors are really fun to do, and especially since some of the pages that I like to do every month don't always require a full page, this really helped cut down on size requirements, I guess. I just didn't have a bunch of empty space left over. How about that? So on one of my Dutch doors, I put my homework calendar. So any homework that was due or anything that was received was on that one page, and I could just look at everything when I was thinking, oh, school, this is what needs to get done. Super helpful. And on the other side of that, I just had a cute little brain dump, straight up list of stuff that I wanted / had to do. For my next Dutch door, I did something that I really loved in last year's October, which was a list of movies that I wanted to watch in October. I'm weird. I really don't like horror movies. I'm really bad with them. But for some reason, October is the one month every year that I'm just so in the Halloween spirit that I just want to scare myself so much. On the other side of that, I decided to plan my Halloween costume a little bit, and I was originally going to throw in some pictures there once I got it done, but unfortunately I never actually got any pictures, so I didn't put that up there, and that is why there's some empty space. And I'm a little bit disappointed because I purposely tried to get rid of space, but yet, here we are. Ultimately, it was a very simple month because I had so few pages to work with, but I did start something a little bit new. In September, I had written down a note of the day every day on my daily spreads of something you should think of, keep in mind, try to do that day. And so I did it in a gratitude type style. I just listed out every day and wrote down my note of the day. I'm really happy how this entire bullet journal turned out, and I'm sad to see it go, but at the same time, 10 months of this, it did its job. I loved it so much, and now we are on to the next one.